Hello, lovelies. Welcome. So glad you could be here with me today. We are going to be looking at what we need to know today. And I hope you're all doing really, really well. Haven't been on for a little while, so bear with me. So let's get started. We're going to be seeing what do we need to know today, this week, or, what needs to be brought to our attention right now for this week. And I just wanted to say, this gorgeous white feather came into my path yesterday. I was actually asking Spirit for signs, and it was just sitting there really beautifully. And it's like, signs from the angels. So this could be, if there's challenges we're undergoing or just some uncertainties, the beautiful white feathers in our path, or any feather really that's significant, is Spirit's way of saying, hey, I've heard you, I'm with you. We're looking out for you. Things are going to be okay. What do we need to know? Okay, so we might be caught up in our minds right now, going around and around in our fears, worries, anxieties. There might be some dialogue that we're kind of trapped in right now that we just can't see a way out. We have the what if this, what if that, what if this happens. There can be a victim mentality with this as well sometimes, but it's showing that we're kind of trapped in the past. We're overthinking things regarding the past actions, past decisions. Maybe there was somebody from the past that we have regrets over. It could be that there's a feeling for some people being trapped in a relationship right now. And because the Six of Cups is all about memories, it's nostalgia. So this week, a lot of us could be caught in that feeling of feeling nostalgic, feeling we're wishing things were different. Going back in time, it's like that Cher song, If I Could Turn Back Time. But, as we know, life is fluid, life happens, it's in the past, we can't go back, we can't change it, we don't have a magic time machine to do that. So there could be a lot of reflecting, introspection, going within, and it could be we're going into our shadows. We're looking into the past, into our childhood. Maybe traumas are coming up. Maybe there's a block, mental blocks, emotional blocks from the past. And it's like that, looking into where, our past and where we are now and saying, I really had planned it out differently. I planned out my life differently, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm in a rut, or there's just something I can't change, and there might be a longing, for a particular person. There might be a longing for a particular place, but yet it's just, you can't see a way out. You can't change it. It's inevitable. But what I see is you're deep in thought. Yeah, definitely deep in thought. There's a wisdom that has, been here. Like, we got the Queen of Swords, which is acquiring wisdom, needing to be rational, needing to look at something objectively. This is the Libra energy as well. And the Libra energy is all about fairness. It's about honesty, being honest with oneself. Looking at the lessons from the past as well, where, whatever's happened in the past, where has it brought you to now? And being able to detach. It's like getting this sword and cutting away all these tangled, ties that we tie ourselves up in. It's like that mental anguish, and it's like a mental torture sometimes. So we need to get the sword and machete away those, cords that attach us to fears and anxieties and doubts and worries and all sorts of things. And it's that self-loathing sometimes. So we just need to be able to look at something and say, you know what, I tried my best with what it was. Maybe I didn't try my best, and that's a lesson learned. But being able to now look from a higher perspective, she's kind of looking out into the horizon. Her eyes are now open, and we see this with you with the blindfold here. So it's like maybe not wanting to see something for what it is, but you have the ability to take that blindfold off, take the rose-colored glasses off, take the denial off, as it could be that wanting to hide away and put our head in the sand, that kind of thing. being able to take that off and say, oh, I have to face, what has happened in life. I have had to face my past. It hasn't been easy. But I'm not a victim. I'm actually a survivor. So it's got that song. I've got that song playing in my head. I'm a survivor. That one is a cool song. Because you can be elated then. You can be free. It's like that liberation coming in of, I may not be exactly where I want to be, but I'm on my way, and I am grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful for where I've been brought to now, because without all those, the bad things that have happened to me, or in my life, or in my past, or in my childhood, or with a particular other person, I wouldn't be where I am now, which is strong and able to use discernment. So that's really important too, because I guess when we go through things, we think, mistakes are the soul's lessons, really. And you're not alone on the journey. Some of you might have a puppy dog. Some of you might have had to say goodbye to a pet. And I'm really sorry if that's happened to you. I know what that's like. There's a lot of changes going on, a lot of transitions, a lot of letting go, a lot of loss, okay? Could be physical loss with an animal, with someone from the past. This usually is a soulmate card, by the way. We see it that, soulmates, it's someone from the past returning to your life. It could be things like that, but I'm not getting that particular message right now. I'm getting more memories and nostalgia and regrets, and feeling that it's holding you back. There's an emotional mental block that could be something from a traumatic past holding you back. But it's actually, you've got more power in it than you know. So you can rip off those those ties, all the cords that are tying you up, like you're tying yourself up with it in knots. It's like, what do they say? Like when your stomach's in knots, your dialogue, okay, is causing these stomach knots. It's causing these knots where you feel like you can't move forward, but in actual fact, you've got the knowledge and wisdom within you already. So let's have a look at what's going to happen. I mean, this is heavy stuff already, guys. What the hell, guys? We don't want to be looking into this, but look, this is a positive card. The Leo energy, the sun, which is, I can see clearly now the rain has gone, okay? That's a song coming through with this. The sun is shining. She's got her arms. Look at this. They've both got their arms wide open, looking up to the sky. Happy, elated, there's golden energy here, golden aura, there's joy and warmth. In this place is coldness, sadness, nostalgia. Nostalgia is not a bad thing, but if we get caught up in that victim mentality, or just feeling like there's no way out and how do I get out of this, it can be depression in this as well, some mental anxiety. But with this, there's going to be a breakthrough, okay, guys? That's what I'm seeing here, a breakthrough. And it all comes through a shift in perception, okay? So the shift in perspective. Yeah, the perspective has changed. Yeah, because the moon, look, we can feel like we're emotionally drowning. We see this, hey, right here. So this is the subconscious realms. This is the fears, the unknowns, the uncertainties. Things, will be illuminated to us. Sometimes things are illuminated we don't want to see. We've got the moon and the sun together, which is amazing energies. There's a balance between it. So there's a balance between the conscious and subconscious realms, and having that revelation, that epiphany of, I can get through this, I can face this and confront these shadows and say, you know what, I'm not going to let it bog me down. I'm not going to let it weigh me down to the point where I'm feeling like I'm just drowning in this. So there is help on the way as well. As I said, the angels are with us, spirit guides are with us. There's so much help out there. There's counselors, there's all sorts of things, but a lot of this is self-healing too. It's just that shift in perception that's needed to be able to say, I've got this. I can embrace a new path, and I can let go. Wow-weeze, guys. Wow-weeze, look at this. Holy moly. This is so much confirmation right now, and it's a white feather, so it could definitely be white feathers in your path. Pay attention to the signs around you from the universe who are actually telling you you're on the right track. You're going to be okay. We're helping you get out of whatever rut you're in, and it's all going to be great. And someone you love is thinking of you right now as you're watching this reading. Someone you love is thinking of you right now. So it could be to do with that nostalgia, that person from the past, Maybe there's some sadness around this and not knowing what to do. Do I go back to this? Do I let it go? Even residual energy could be with this person that may not be necessarily healthy. There could have been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt with this person. It could be family, could be a romantic relationship, whatever it is. Could even be a child. The sun and the Six of Cups represents a younger energy, a very youthful energy as well. So it could be someone who's emotionally immature and just needs to grow. And yeah, it could be a reflection of who we are as well. Sometimes going through these lessons, we might react in a childish way. It's all about growth and learning and being able to look within. So yeah, there could be a lot of childhood traumas here for some people. Someone you love is thinking of you right now, even from the heavens. A deceased loved one is actually with you, navigating, helping you to navigate through the darkness as well. And we've got here, wow, this situation involves current or future children. So that could be a significant message for those of you who are dealing with childhood issues, or your own children or grandchildren, uncertainties around this issues. Could have been someone you were meant to have a family with, that kind of thing. We've got courage here. So courage is coming through with the Leo energy from the Sun card as well. You are being given the courage to actually face something and move through it. And that's the only way we can heal through pain, is to actually embrace it and move through it. And through doing so can be going to counseling, can be having a good cry, can be, not putting a head in the sand kind of thing. It's about being able to say, oh my God, I've got to move through these feelings. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. But at the same time, it's like that when you have a cry, it's like that release. It's that liberation. It's that feeling free emotionally and mentally. It's something off your chest. So it's along those lines. You might even want to talk about it with someone. I feel like you need to draw or be creative to express something as well. That could be something you're doing this week as well, working with color. It's very much getting outside, maybe getting in the sun, being in water therapy, whatever it is. There's something really special here. I feel like going for walks in nature, definitely finding those feathers is one thing. But, feathers are strange when they come from the universe. They can turn up in the most weirdest places. Sometimes they come into your house and you're like, how did you get in here? There's been no birds around me here. Like, it's like that significant feather that you just know that, oh, wow, this is a message. So let's get you a guidance card. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Problem resolved. And look at the butterflies. So that could be another sign. There's lots of beautiful butterflies around you. And we've got the snake here too. So just being aware of any deception around you. Are you lying to yourself? Being honest with yourself. But the problem is going to be resolved, and that is amazing. I hope this has helped you guys. Love and blessings.